that purpose. And because of that, you are going to go to hell.
No, I never.
Because you rejected the purpose that was already spoken about by this Khuda, which you didn't even bother. What are you going to do then?
No, I never said. If there is God, if there is day of judgment, I will go to heaven. There is no.
So you think if there was God in the day of judgment, God will put you in heaven?
Yes.
What have you done? Have you listened to him?
Yeah, I haven't killed anybody. I haven't steal anything. I haven't.
Have you followed him? Have you worshipped him?
Yeah, something. No, it's not.
If you do not submit and surrender to Khuda, why should he give you paradise and heaven? Why should he reward you with heaven when you did not fulfill the purpose of your creation?
If I pray, if I submit to God, he will be happy.
Not about being happy. This is all about you, whether you deserve to go to heaven or hell. If you work for a company, right? Do you expect wages after the end of the month or something, right?
Yeah, but it's different.
So that's the contract that you have. If God created you and told you that this is what you have to do, and if you do it, this is what the reward you will have. But if you don't do and do something opposite, then this is the bad consequences that you're going to have. Would you listen to God for that?
That is different. You work for wage and you are going to have work. That's different.
Do you think God created you for no purpose?
Yeah, to live in this world.
Live. How?
How you live.
Which law? What is the law of God in this world?
The law of God is to live happy.
When you say to live happy, to this, that,
Justice.
how do you know this is the law of God?
Yeah, that's our logic.
That's your logic.
You know, when he created us and he put everything here in our brain. Yeah, but there is long history we talk about, for example, before 2,000 years ago, was different God. This is a lot of story. I cannot tell everything. In 30 minutes, I cannot.
So God doesn't send prophets and messengers. God doesn't send prophets and messengers.
According to my opinion, no.
So he leaves people with their own logic. And with their own logic, they become atheists. They become deists. They become pantheists. They become Christians. They become Sikhs. They become many religions. Right. So all of these people, they follow different paths and different way with their logic.
Yes.
And God's going to be happy with them.
Yes. Yeah.
So if someone insults God, he will be happy too.
I don't think insult is nothing for God.
You can't speak on behalf of God, right? That's one thing you need to understand. So don't say,
if someone insults God, God has power to destroy this man. Yeah?
And God will be happy with him and God will put him into paradise.
Yeah, he can destroy it.
No. If someone insults God, you would say God will be so happy he will put him into paradise.
Yeah, because God has mercy.
Yeah, even though someone insults God. So is it, if God is indifferent, doesn't matter what you believe about him, doesn't matter what you do, as long as your logic tells you what to do and you do it, God is happy with you. What's the point of believing in anything? What's the point of being good or bad? What's the point of being honest or truthful? What's the point of being sincere? What's the point of being just? What's the point of being forgiving, compassionate, merciful? What's the point? You can do anything and everything and God will put you into paradise. That's your logic.
Yeah, the logic is what you are talking about.
Do you think the good and the bad are equal? Of course not. But according to God, the good and the bad are equal, you were saying.
No.
You were saying the good and the bad, the all
and... your logic, for example, there is bad and there is good.
Is there good and bad in this world? Good. Those people who do bad, is God going to reward them with paradise, or is going to be just and punish them?
No.
Right. So how does one know what is good and what is bad? Oh, did he? Did he claim? How does one know and be sure what is good and what is bad? Because if bad people are going to be punished in the afterlife, then people should stop being bad. People should know what bad is. Is calling God a monkey good or bad? Is believing God is a monkey god or an elephant god good or bad? Is believing God has a son or a daughter or a wife good or bad?
I don't know.
Right. So it's important for us to know these things. And this is why, my friend, God, Khuda, sends prophets and messengers. They are people who are righteous, truthful, upright, and God speaks through them, telling because that's what happened throughout history. God appoints prophets and messengers and tells people through them who God is, what is good, what is bad, and what we're supposed to do.
How long do we
That is just.
How long do we live? How long do we live in this world?
Very short life.
No. I mean all the human. How long? How many thousand years they live?
I don't know.
Somebody should take that
Let's
shape.
say 4,000. Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Why is it? For example, Muslim 1,400. Yeah. I mean.
Muslims start with the first man God created.
No.
It's not maybe, that's our belief.
If really he was the real God, the powerful God that gave us this Quran, for example, 4,000 years.
The real God gave revelation, guidance, prophethood, messengership to people in the past, and they had their proof and evidence. So when for example, God made Moses a prophet of God, God gave him the evidence that people could believe in him.
He was very aggressive prophet, according to
You
Torah.
think he's aggressive because you have a story about him from a corrupted source. People have often corrupted the source of these prophets and messengers' revelation and the stories. The history people have changed, and that is why Quran is now working as a criterion, a muhaiminan, what we call a safeguard, quality control, being the final revelation from God, telling people what was the message sent to people before and what is the message now and for all times. Consistent message that you have been created for a purpose, and that purpose is to submit and surrender to His will, not that you become arrogant, because He gave you life as a trust, so that you have taken this life a trust from God and fulfill the purpose, the amount of time that you have in this life. And He has given us the teachings in which we can truly live our life in this world, fulfilling that purpose He wants us to do. And then if we do this, He guarantees and promises us with rewards in heaven, in paradise and hereafter. A life worth with no end, continuous living without an end of joy, tranquility, happiness and bliss. Would you not want that life?
How do you know this are going to happen? How do you know this?
You need
Nobody
to
can
follow.
from almost 50 billion people died. No one can up.
Every single human, every single individual has to fulfill the purpose by following the laws of God, laws of Khuda. Yep. If you fulfill this, God has promised us the reward. and He has promised us to save us from the punishment of hellfire.
Brother, nobody knows.
What do you mean nobody knows?
Nobody knows you're going to paradise or hell. Nobody knows.
God
Most
has
people, they are agnostic today.
promised us. If you live your life accordingly, this way, the way of the Prophet and Messenger, then the guarantee is there that you will be saved from the hellfire and you will be rewarded with an eternal happiness in hereafter. How to live our life is to then accept the guidance from Khuda, to accept this guidance and to follow it. The question you may ask is, how do I know this book is from Khuda?
Yeah,
That is the question you should be asking. Now ask yourself this question. A book from God must be free from errors and contradictions.